Hey, Coop. So this is Cooper. And he is just going to get shaved down because he is a, obviously, doodle. And he's thick. And I started with the 5-blade. And I don't know. I might go ahead and do that sucker. I'll give it a few more passes and your chin under your ears. Oh, buddy. I know, this one you're not used to. He headed straight into my bedroom like, I'm gonna go hop on the bed, right? We're gonna play with toys, but I think I'm gonna end up going to the... Yep, so this is the regular blade. The one is all, this is the 5-blade. And this is going through so much better. So it's, the one is all 10-blade set to 20. And that's what we're gonna do. And so I'm off. This should take some time. So hang in there with me, buddy, okay? Okay, we've changed yet again and whipped out the big guns because the little one is not going well. It's snagging a lot. And the thing is, to bathe all of this, to bathe this whole thing and dry it out and brush on it would be tragic. So we whipped out the big guns with the 7. This is the one that requires a cord, of which of course you're sitting on, but I did this one tiny little area here with the 20, the one is all in 20, and I've done this whole section here with this thing, and of course I will be holding the skin, but this is going so much better. I mean, look at that. Butter. Not quite lumpy butter. Much better, much better. The only thing that I would say about this clipper is you do have to, it will get hot quicker. And I do have to keep an eye on that when I'm grooming him with this thing, because it warms up pretty quick and it can get actually quite hot. So that's why I don't necessarily like using the big ones, especially in the delicate areas. In the groin, I definitely don't like using the big one in the groin area because it can get caught in the skin. You gotta be really careful with this thing. So, but this is what I'm going with. So we're getting it. We're getting closer a little bit. Just letting him take a break. Yeah, kind of pull some of this off. This is, I know I don't want to pull too hard here. Yeah. Okay. There. Now your head won't hang so crooked. I don't know if I want to shave all of you. I mean, literally, if I shave all of you, that's your... I think we can leave the mop top. I'm going to attempt to leave the mop top. We are going to have to take... We're going to have to take the jawline. Yeah, you can lay down. It's hot. I know. We are going to have to take from... Yeah, I want to cut off the chin. Okay. For the most part, he is shaved down. I am going to work on your lips because they are uneven, to say the least. They are uneven. Your head's also a little uneven, but... So I used the one is all with a 12 for his head, and I need to even that up. That's kind of a mess. I don't know exactly. I do not want to shave the rest of his ears, but I do want to trim them so he will have bells. And the reason I don't want to shave them is because he's already shaking his head, and all I've done is shaved the inside of his ears a little bit to just lighten the load, because these are heavy ears, really heavy ears. I don't want any blood to rush, particularly to the tips, which you really do have. Your ear goes all the way down there. I will even the line out a little bit. And the tail. I don't know. I think it'll brush out. I'm going to go ahead and wash it and blow dry it. I don't know. I do believe in the past it's probably been shaved down to about there and a poof left, because there's two different lengths on his tail. You can see where it starts to get longer there. So I think in the past they've shaved this much. I might. It's awfully. And he's not perfect because they're, I mean, he had mats. He had mats, quite a bit of mats. So it's not a perfect shave down, but you're at the point where a bath is warranted. And then we'll work on you a bit more. Do your toes. Yeah. He's basically had one 10-minute break, one 5-minute break for the shave. And then his bath was about half an hour, 35 minutes for the bath. Because I really wanted to condition his ears and his cheeks. Because I think They're leaving the link, but I did have to take, well, so his muzzle versus his cheeks, I did have to take his cheeks. So far, I've been able to brush that tail out. Just prior to the bath, I ran a comb through it, and it did go through, so I didn't shave it. So, basically after the blow dry, I reconfirmed his bell ears. I did 12 on the head. Sorry, excuse me. The one is all set to 20 with the 12 millimeter comb attachment. I also used the 12 millimeter comb attachment on the top of the tail. So basically he has kept his tail, and I blended the line so you could see that previously it was obviously shaved to that point and he was just left with a ball. I left the majority, so I blended it down, and he gets to keep all of that luxurious tail because it's all brushed out. His ears are all brushed out, and I saved what I could. Again, I don't want to shave all the way down to the tip because I really don't want him to develop a hematoma. Because when I shaved the inside of it, he really started shaking his head like crazy, and that just makes the blood flow. And if you shave all the rest of it, you get more blood flow. I just really, if he was shaking his head that much for just the inside. Hey, can you look at me? You're gonna just burrow your head in the corner. Cooper. Cooper. I evened up his... Did I? Yeah, fairly even. Yeah. Oh, Cooper. Oh, Cooper. So, the big boy had to come out, otherwise I'd still be here. This is the 7, I don't know what FC stands for. I never know what these means. And the one is all. Honestly, I use these more so than anything else. This and the comb. Regular old toenail trimmers, and he did let me round them. So I was hoping I could show you guys the sheaths. All I have is a toenail. Did I really clean up all the sheaths? There's got to be some in here. Yep, right there. So he's one that does not shed his sheaths. Oh, okay, darn it. So these are the sides of his nails. And that's why they're so thick, is because he doesn't shed his sheaths. So I went ahead and picked them off by hand with just fingernail pressure. Peel off what comes off, and that is it. Buddy, you're going home. Ugh. Boy. Okay. You're a good boy.